Yeah, what's up, world? You know it is the most versatile artist on the planet, your boy Tigo B, and I'm rocking with Media House all day, every day. Yo.
Welcome to Media House Entertainment.
Oh, shoot. You just got shot by shooter trash.
What's going on, man? How you feeling today, man?
Good, bro.
Yeah.
Good. Life is good.
Out here grinding, man.
Yeah,
Man,
yeah.
I see you got the food truck going crazy out here in the Carolinas, man.
Food
Talk about that a little
truck,
bit.
food truck going crazy, restaurant going crazy. We about to got another restaurant we opening right now. You know, so it's just the entrepreneurship, man. That's what's going crazy in general. We got more things coming that's even outside of music and that's outside of the food business. So, you know, just growing.
And just talk about that grind too, though, outside of the music. You know, you don't see a lot of people get into that, like a lot of artists. You know, you own your business, like I said.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
the
you know,
restaurant, the vegan truck.
Yeah.
And you know, you built it up. It ain't like the truck started out just like going crazy, like you know what I'm saying. Just talk about that a little bit, building that up and you know, getting that level.
I mean, well, you know,
is it just in Charlotte too? Because is it just in Charlotte or?
It's expanding outside of Charlotte now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so the thing is, when it came to doing music, that was the primary way I was really feeding myself. You know what I'm saying? And then COVID happened, so it's like now we got to make something else shake. So you know, I'm blessed with a good business partner and a brother who he done had a bunch of different businesses. You know what I'm saying? So even for myself, when I was doing music, the only other thing I ever swerved into was having a studio. You know what I'm saying? My business partner that had car dealership, man, pizza shop, all that stuff. So you know, we was flying back from LA one day, and he was just saying like, "Yo, it's time for us to really kick in on this vegan restaurant idea." And we had been discussing it for I don't know how long we been talking about. 2 years prior to that. Yeah. Like probably like 2 years. You know, so the pandemic hit, so we were just like, man, let's go ahead and do it. So that's what we did. So we were gonna open a restaurant, but then because of the pandemic, you couldn't even go sit down in a restaurant. So then we decided just to pop out with a food truck. And from the first day, it were lines. You know what I'm saying? It was just lines and every day. So then after that, we got it cracking a year later with the restaurant now. And then the first day of the restaurant, we had over 150 people waiting outside for us. You know, so yeah. So it's just been a blessing, bro. We just been progressing. Yeah. Now we opening up the second brick and mortar in Greensboro, North Carolina. You know, Greensboro like my second home, bro. I grew up a lot of my life there too. You know, I moved there back in 2004. There 2004 to like 2017 or something like that.
You know, you say you from Raleigh, right?
I'm from Raleigh originally.
Okay. You know, let's hop on to the music though, man, because you know, you had a big single.
Niggas respect. Try it. I can't wait for you to come outside and see the cars that we be in. See the car that we be in. And know this ain't my only car, it's just the one you see me in. It's just the car you see me in. Live from the Carolinas, live like a CNN. Live like a CNN. Everybody in my business like a CNN.
I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know, all my music just come from either real life experience that I've experienced or people around me that experience. You know, the way I look at music is it's the soundtrack for people's lives. You know, you trying to say what other people don't know how to say or can't say, so that you can turn that song on and be like, see, baby, this is what I was trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? Or she can put that song and be like, see, this is what I was trying to tell you. You know, and that's what music is about. So at the end of the day, every song I make, I don't go in the studio with the intention to like make a certain type of song. You know, it's a marriage, you know what I'm saying? The beat make me feel a way. And I talk about how the beat make me feel, and then it come together, you know what I'm saying?
You said like the music slowed up a little bit when COVID hit. Was it like the shows and all of that?
Everything, man, like, you know, like even because now I got to deal with Universal, so even just like the movement of music stopped. Like the business didn't know what to do at the time when COVID hit because there weren't no venues to play. You know, music, that's a community thing. If there ain't no community, the music ain't really going on like that outside of it just being playing in your house or in your car. You know what I'm saying? But music really is experienced in a club, at a festival, you know what I'm saying, at a party, you know, anywhere where it's a bunch of people around, you know. Even at a funeral is music, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere you at is music, but when people weren't getting together, the music wasn't being played in that same way, so it's difficult to make money outside of the streaming aspect of it, you know what I'm saying, and really promote and perform your music. So that's why we decided just to do something else in the meantime.
Yeah. And you know, coming out of North Carolina, like, how were you able to catch a wave? Is it come off of networking or just a great song that just caught on?
I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know, it's a whole thing. Like, it's not, like, there's plenty of people out here right now, way more talented than I am, but nobody in this room probably ever hear about them, you know what I'm saying? And that has a lot to do with the fact that the network ain't set up, you know, so it's a little bit of the talent, it's the network, you know, it's the drive, it's all these different things that come together to make it happen, you know. Sometimes it's just the network. You know what I'm saying? And the drive. You're not that talented, but you're gonna hit if you keep on just swinging. You keep shooting at the basket and you can't shoot, and Shaq can hit a three. You know what I'm saying? At some point, you know what I mean? So it's like that. So that, you know, I think that it all comes together, but honestly, I think talent's probably the last thing on the list. I think it's more about networking and drive.
Yeah. Meeting the right people, like you said, bumping the right shoulders and stuff, getting in the right rooms.
It's the whole business. It's what this business is.
Yeah. And these days, right now, you still sign with a label?
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Still am. You know, I'm just now pivoting from being a restaurateur, really. You know what I'm saying? To where, as of this week, I just decided to go ahead and start doing music full time again. Now the restaurant can kind of handle itself.
Yeah. You don't got to run it. You don't got the legs moving and stuff like that.
Exactly.
So you sit back on the music tip.
Exactly.
So I mean, it's looking like an album coming in the near future. Or
I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, like, I feel like albums come when the people want the album. I don't think it need to happen the other way around. You know what I'm saying?
You don't just push it on them, right?
I mean, we in a single-driven society. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like, you ask a lot of people what album they listening to, they really listening to playlists. You know what I'm saying? So it's a single-driven society. So the way I think about it is, when the fans want that complete body of work, that's when the fans get that complete body of work. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That make plenty of sense.
Yeah.
And you locked in with certain producers though, like how do you choose your beats and stuff?
I'm locked in with a bunch of them, like, my boy Skinny Chris go hard, my boy LaFell go hard, my boy H Money, I've been locked in with him for the past couple of years. He been going crazy. DJ Trap been going hard with me, Tay Global been going hard with me, Styles and Complete been going hard with me. I mean, the list really goes on and on. I lock in with whoever's working, you see what I'm saying? So, the way I choose it again, though, it's just feeling, bro. That's all this thing is. If it feel right, then I'm there. I'm going in. If it ain't feeling right, then I ain't too pressed about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And, are you big on content? Well, I guess you've been focused on the restaurant because you're getting back to the music, but are you big on content, putting that content out there on the online, as far as like Instagram and YouTube? Because
you talking about like
the fans the people want to see you.
I mean,
know what you got going on
I mean, I think
like
it's a give and take. I mean, I think you got to find the balance between sharing and oversharing. You know what I'm saying? Somewhere in the middle, to where it's still, people still want to know and don't feel like, okay, you are posting the same thing or that type of thing. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think for every artist, it's different. It's a balance that you got to find. You know what I mean? So like, for you take somebody like Travis Scott or someone like that, don't really have to share like that because the music really speaking for itself. The brand set up to where they ain't what's going on, versus like a Doja Cat.
Okay.
Really built it off of just the personality. You know what I'm saying?
So you got to be in their face.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So I mean, but again, it don't help the chef, but I think that it just hurts when you overshare. You know what I'm saying? So it's just about finding that balance. So right now, that's actually what we're in the process of doing, figuring out the balance in terms of how I want to share with my fan base and my audience. Yeah.
No, that makes sense. And I mean, any advice though for any upcoming artists though, man, that dream to making it into your position, man?
I mean, it's just really what I said earlier, man. It's about really approaching music as a business, and that's something that I've always done. Like, I always saw music, like, I understood it was more than just making the song. Like, because I remember when I was first getting started, people in the area used to cuss out the radio station because the radio wouldn't play their songs. But at the same time, they ain't had none of their business right. They ain't had it registered with Media Base or BDS, you know what I'm saying? They weren't registered with a publishing company like BNMI or ASCAP. And these are all things that that's what you would need in order to get paid off of the radio. You see what I'm saying? Also, they weren't tapped in with the DJs that worked at the radio stations. They didn't know anybody. So why the DJ gonna play you per se when they got a whole bunch of other people that they personally know they want to see get on? So again, you know, it's like any other place. You want to work somewhere, if you know somebody, they can put in a word for you. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, you just gotta hope that they see the grind one way or another. But if you just working hard as hell in your apartment flipping burgers, but don't nobody know that you a cook, how you expect somebody to pull up on you and be like, hey, come work in my, you see what I'm saying? It just don't make sense.
Yeah, they help you level up to that next level. So
Exactly.
So you got to put yourself out there, man.
Exactly, bro.
You know what I'm saying? And, you know, before we slide up out of here, though, man, anything you want to get off your chest, man, you want to let the people know, the fans know? I don't know the last time you did an interview or anything.
I mean, you know, shit, the last time I did an interview, it's actually been a second.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, it had been a second. But I mean, what I want to let my fans know is, you know, I'm fully back at it. You know, it's time. And I feel like my fans always know that I'm coming with quality. Like, that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I be sparse with how I release things. So, you know, they waiting. But, you know, the wait is over. It's time to just give the fans exactly what they want. And that's what's going on right now. And outside of that, you know, come shop with me, Romeos Vegan Burgers, baby, you know what I'm saying? We in the city. Yeah, pull up. And then, you know, follow me on social media. That's Tigo B Music, Tigo B MUSIC on all social media platforms. Yeah.
Yeah, man, y'all heard it, man. I go by the name of Shooter Trav, Media House News. We out of here.
Welcome to Media House Entertainment.
Oh, shoot, you just got shot by Shooter Trav.